Imagine striking a football completely off target, aiming yards wide of the goal, only to watch it bend through the air and curl perfectly into the top corner. The goalkeeper stands frozen. This isn't luck, it's pure physics. Welcome to Football Vault. Today we are seeing one of the most beautiful moments in football pitch, the curve shot. From Roberto Carlos's legendary free kick to Lionel Messi's effortless curlers, bending the ball is a masterclass in aerodynamics. And it all comes down to something called the Magnus Effect. Here is how it actually works. When a player strikes the ball slightly off-center, the ball doesn't just move forward, it starts spinning. That spin is the key to creating a curved shot. As the ball travels through the air, it affects the airflow around it. On one side of the ball, the spin causes the air to move faster. On the other side, the air moves more slowly. This creates a difference in pressure around the ball. As a result, the ball is pushed toward the area of lower pressure, making it bend through the air, instead of traveling in a straight line. This phenomenon is known as the Magnus Effect, and it's the science behind some of the most spectacular goals in football. But understanding the Magnus Effect is only half of the story. The real secret starts with how the player strikes the ball. If a player hits the ball directly through the center, it will have very little spin, and will usually travel in a straight line. To make the ball bend, the player needs to strike slightly across the side of the ball, rather than straight through it. This brushing contact creates friction between the boot and the ball, generating the spin needed for the curve. The more controlled the spin, the more the player can influence the ball's flight. That's why players like Roberto Carlos, David Beckham, and Lionel Messi are able to make the ball do incredible things. They're not just hitting the ball hard, they're carefully controlling where they strike it and how much spin they generate. The result is a shot that can start outside the goal, curve around defenders, and finish perfectly in the top corner. What looks like impossible is actually a perfect combination of technique, spin, and physics. The curve shot proves that the best players aren't just athletes, they're masters of physics and technique. Who do you think owns the greatest curve shot in football history? Let me know in the comments. For more football science and tactical breakdowns, subscribe the channel. And see you in the next video.